A fake love potion turns one of the Empire's most powerful men into Navier's biggest admirer. Heinrey starts wondering if he can marry her. And before the episode is over, someone punches the Emperor in the face. Welcome back to the Remarried Empress. After Duke Urgi confirms that Viscount Lotteshu really does have Rashta's baby, Rashta asks if he's absolutely certain. Did he have it verified by the temple? Urgi says there's no need. The baby looks exactly like her. Anyone could tell at a glance. Rashta's expression immediately darkens. Before leaving, Urgi once again offers financial help. Rashta only asks for 1,000 cranks, but Urgi writes her a check for 10,000 instead. Then he gives her a warning. If she doesn't get rid of Viscount Lotteshu, he'll continue blackmailing her forever. Meanwhile, Navier receives an update from her ladies-in-waiting. Duchess Tuanya has decided to divorce her husband, though they still have to battle in court over property division. Viscount Landre has already been exiled. But another piece of news catches Navier's attention. Viscount Lotteshu is looking to move closer to the palace. The same man who claimed Rashta was a runaway slave. The same man who worked with others to spread rumors about Duchess Tuanya. Now, he's searching for a house and even looking for a nanny. Navier briefly wonders if he's blackmailing Rashta, but quickly dismisses the thought. Whatever is happening between those two is not her concern. Later, while going through her desk, Navier accidentally pulls out an old birthday gift, a small bottle labeled Love Potion. She never opened it because she assumed someone was playing a strange joke. Laura jokingly suggests she uses it on Emperor Sovieshu. But that night, Navier can't stop thinking about it. Who sent it? What was the intention? Was it meant to comfort her after losing her husband's affection? Or could it actually be poison, disguised as a gift? Since she has the meeting with Grand Duke Kaufman the next day, she decides to ask for his opinion. The following morning, after discussing trade and relations between their countries, Navier presents the bottle to Kaufman. As he examines it, Navier notices that familiar look again, the one that makes her think he dislikes her. She explains that it was a birthday gift, and that she never believed it was real. But she doesn't want to throw away a gift without knowing whether it's dangerous. Kaufman reveals that love potions do exist, but they're mostly sold through the black market. After inspecting the bottle, he reaches a surprising conclusion. It appears to be genuine. Anyone who drinks it will fall in love with the first person they see. He even suggests using it on Sovieshu. Navier immediately refuses. To prove the potion works, Kaufman drinks it himself, confident that he has the antidote. Then he looks up, and his eyes meet Navier's. At the exact moment the doors opens, Sovieshu enters. Kaufman immediately turns away and refuses to face him. The Emperor is offended. Why won't the Grand Duke look at him? What are they hiding? Sovieshu starts imagining all sorts of possibilities and suspects they may have been sharing a private moment. So he grabs Kaufman and turns him around, only to find the Grand Duke red-faced, teary-eyed, and completely flustered. Then Kaufman looks directly at him and blurts out, "Your Majesty, you are very beautiful today." Sovieshu immediately retreats. Navier wants to check on Kaufman, but he stops her. The potion is far stronger than he expected. Right now, he's completely overwhelmed by his feeling for her. He begs her not to come any closer and asks her to leave so he can take the antidote in peace. The next morning, Kaufman arrives looking unusually well-dressed, almost as if he's trying to impress someone. After asking Navier's attendant to step outside, he delivers another shock. The antidote didn't work. Then comes the biggest revelation of all. He was the one who sent the love potion. He hated seeing Navier suffer, and now that the potion has amplified his feelings, he realizes they may continue growing even after its effects fade. In a moment of desperation, he asks if he can have a hug. The silence that follows is painfully awkward. Realizing what he's asking, Kaufman quickly changes the subject and decides it's best if they avoid meeting until the potion's effects disappear. Later, after carrying out her duties with Sovieshu, the Emperor brings up Kaufman's strange behavior. He insists the Grand Duke must have been blushing because he was staring at Navier. But Navier calmly points out that it looked more like Kaufman was blushing because of him. The response leaves Sovieshu completely speechless. Not long after, Navier runs into Heinrey carrying a folder. Except when he opens it, the folder is completely empty. His explanation? He needed a reason to see her. Navier tells him he never needed to invent one. Then Heinrey shares some troubling news. His brother's condition has become critical. He will soon need to return home before the funeral and hear the king's final will. Navier wonders why he isn't leaving immediately. Heinrey simply says that some things carry different weights. Clearly, he is struggling with the idea of leaving her behind. Unfortunately, the conversation is interrupted when Kaufman appears and immediately starts staring at Heinrey. Navier decides to continue her walk with Heinrey, but Kaufman suddenly steps between them and warns Heinrey not to stand so close to her. Heinrey demands to know what his intentions are. Kaufman's answer is surprisingly honest. He's jealous. The tension escalates instantly. Heinrey pushes him. Kaufman claims Heinrey isn't worthy of standing beside Navier. Before the argument can get any worse, McKenna rushes over with urgent news. Heinrey must leave immediately. Before departing, Heinrey kneels, kisses Navier's hand, and promises they will speak again. After he leaves, Navier asks Kaufman if he truly felt jealous. Kaufman admits he almost grabbed Heinrey by the collar. The conversation that follows is surprisingly pleasant. They talk about emotions, jealousy, and how those feelings work. For perhaps the first time, someone explains jealousy to Navier, and the discussion actually makes her smile. Then, heavy footsteps approach. Sovieshu. The emperor sees Navier standing between two foreign nobles and immediately criticizes her. According to him, she has become quite a spectacle. Navier insists he's misunderstanding the situation, but Sovieshu has the audacity to tell her she should watch her behavior at a time like this. Navier asks what he means. A time like Rashta's pregnancy? Sovieshu reminds her that the imperial family's child is coming. Their child. Navier immediately shuts him down. No, not my child. The emperor is stunned. But Navier continues. When that baby is born, it will be his happy occasion, not hers. And regardless of anything, Rashta's child cannot become a prince or princess. In 10 years, in 100 years, no one will remember those children existed. Sovieshu accuses her of being selfish. How can she resent an innocent unborn child? If she truly considers him her husband, but before he can finish speaking, bam! Grand Duke Kaufman punches the emperor directly in the face. Sovieshu immediately swings back, but Kaufman effortlessly blocks the attack. Navier desperately orders them to stop. At the same time, elsewhere in the palace, Heinrey is deep in thought. At first, he only became interested in Navier because of the rumors. The Iron Empress, a woman as cold as ice. But the more he got to know her, the more he discovered the side nobody else saw. A woman who smiles, a woman who cries alone, a woman he wishes he could stand beside. Then McKenna delivers the news. His brother is dying. He must return home immediately. Not only to attend the funeral, but to hear the king's final will. Heinrey knows exactly what that means. He may soon become king, yet even now, his thoughts drift back to Navier. And in a moment of complete despair, he asks McKenna, "What are my chances of marrying her?" McKenna has absolutely no idea how to answer. Back with Navier, Sovieshu and Kaufman, the guards finally arrive. Within seconds, Grand Duke Kaufman is surrounded by armed soldiers with swords pointing directly at him. And that's where episode 14 ends. Will Kaufman be punished for striking the emperor? Can Heinrey make it home before his brother passes away? And how much worse will things get between Navier and Sovieshu after this confrontation? We'll find out in the next episode. Thank you for listening to Manga with me. I'll see you soon.